No, so let's make sure I contextualize this right. That's the biggest thing. Make sure I'm using the words right. So the rapper Remy Ma on their show State of the Culture made statements about rape victims who decide to sue the men that are accused of raping them, and she basically likened that to prostitution. Oh, settlement. Excuse me. I couldn't remember the word. Excuse. That's why I needed help. But basically, she likened that to prostitution. So the question becomes: is why? Well, I'm really trying to figure out the right way to ask the question. Like, why would anybody believe that? Or like, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I started. You guys are a little nervous.
I was trying to figure out the right reason.
So let's go over exactly what was said first, because that wasn't the whole discussion. That was what everyone pointed out because it was.
I have the quote. If anyone wants to quote,
you can quote it real quick. What she said.
If you rape my sister, my daughter, my anything, I don't want your money.
Correct.
Worst case scenario, I want something to happen to you so that you're removed from being able to do this to someone else.
Correct.
Wow.
She wants justice, and I agreed, and that's where it started. She was like, I don't want a settlement, I don't want money, I want justice, I want somebody to castrate you, which I completely agree with that. Like, that's not ideal, but I think people forget why people go into settlements as well. A lot of the times, rape victims don't report rapes. Mm-hmm. That's not their fault though. That's many reasons, because we have a very skewed system. Secondly, a lot of rape cases don't get prosecuted as well unless it's like maybe a case of like a serial rapist or something like that. It's very rare that there's any like prosecution behind it. So what do they get? Exactly some type of compensation, which is a settlement. In cases, especially with wealthy men or women, because both men and women can get raped, let's be clear. Mm-hmm. So in that case, I understand where that compensation comes from, but that does not take away the fact that these people were still raped as well. Right. I did not agree with the whole, to me, if you take money and after being raped and you look for some type of compensation, that's just prostitution. Prostitution is when you're willingly giving yourself to someone and getting some type of compensation for that. These women or men are getting what they deserve in some form, even though it's not justice, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because they can't, you can't get, once you get, sexually assaulted, all the women that Bill Cosby went and was raping and sexually assaulting, they can't go back in time and get whatever they lost. Their whatever the word, they can't get any of that back. Yeah. So at the very least, you're a multi-millionaire. Give them some money, right? I get the point Remy Ma was trying to make. Yeah. But there's nothing, you can't shame people for taking money. What the hell else are they gonna get back? Yeah. An apology? Oh, he said sorry. It's okay. It's okay. He said sorry. It's okay. No, shit. At the very least, if you got sexually assaulted, get some money. Shit. You can't get anything else.
It does not change the fact that they'll have trauma for the rest of their life.
Right. Exactly.
It will never change.
Right.
And I will be more at peace knowing I got justice or someone's put away. But I know, unfortunately, that's just never always the case. So, actually, the majority of the time is not. So.
I agree with that. It's just I just think I think Remy Ma's point there was, I don't know if the word she was trying to shame people who take settlements. I don't think you can shame people who take settlements.
She was purposely trying to shame them.
I get it. Yeah.
I don't think it was on purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's just a poor choice of words.
Right.
That sound more than anything.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because again, it's one of those things where you can get justice, but if you can't get justice, because let's be honest, it's a patriarchal society. Rich men, and it really don't matter if they're white or black. They can just throw money at a problem, make it go away. So at the very least, get somebody money, right? If you can't get justice, the person not gonna go to jail. At the very least, get something out of it. You just got sexually assaulted. I can't really think of anything worse than being sexually assaulted. I've never been sexually assaulted, but I assume it's not a fun thing to experience. So shit. Damn.
It doesn't look like it.
What about the scenarios where, alright, say for example, the woman, it was consensual at one point, obviously. I guess we'll say Antonio Brown for the sake, right? He was saying that between him and his trainer, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
what? Like, I'm just saying. Like,
Go ahead.
Well, then she was claiming that he was, blackballed and asked for money and stuff like that. So in that case, like, how do y'all feel about
did
that?
he sexually assault her?
If he really, all right, this is what the accusation. The accusation is he walked up behind her and started beating off, and listen to this. He started beating off and he busted on her back. If he did that, he's out of line.
First of all, that nigga's sick. Like,
I'm just saying. I'm using that as an example because it's recent.
I'm saying, I got it. I'm saying it doesn't matter if that was your girlfriend or whatever. If you can walk up to your girlfriend and she's not about it and you just beat off, yes, that's wrong.
Yeah.
The other accusation was that like they was together and he just bent her over and just started like having sex with her. That's rape, nigga. No matter if your girlfriend or not. That's rape, nigga. Like, so I mean, it don't matter if it was consensual. Like, oh, last Tuesday, you was all down for it. Well, if next Tuesday you're not down with it, then nigga, like,
That's rape.
That shit's rape. So like,
No, but I'm not asking between rape or not rape. I'm asking more about the fact that you're asking for money. I don't need an education about
all right, okay, nigga. Okay, nigga.
I was just asking.
I
I was asking, is like what the other parties fall in asking for money? Like, can we do the justice?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you really think he would go to jail?
100% no.
Okay, then. So why is she asking for money?
Because he's
Or
trying
looking
to.
for some type of compensation.
Well, that's okay, but just the right way to do it though, in terms of
What's the right way?
go forward to the police. And she's like, if somebody is asking you for money via text or DM, saying, hey, I'm gonna, provide all this information to the blogs and all this stuff. If you don't send me money for my business and stuff like that, there's a right way and a wrong way. Like,
Okay.
I'm not saying she doesn't deserve that compensation.
I know nothing about criminal justice. I know nothing about it, but I would assume that all this stuff happened a while ago. Mm-hmm. So there's no physical evidence that she was raped at this time. I would assume that's what it was. I don't know.
But wouldn't that be the same case with it?
Well,
I didn't follow the Bill Cosby case, but wouldn't that be the same?
Well, there was evidence at one point,
Okay.
and he had settled with someone like years ago, like a girl who was actually trying to get justice for it. Like, this has been like years of this. So yeah, it was like out there, but people ignored it.
I'm gonna say, like, that Bill Cosby case was out there when it happened in
Yeah.
2004. It's just like that was before we had social media, so like I guess shit
Exactly.
wasn't
Nobody
like
knew about
riding
it.
waves like
Yeah.
that. But yeah,
We didn't get the little Dunkin' Bill Cosby with the pill like back then.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. So basically, like again, my point with all these conversations is the amount of cases where people lie about getting raped. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's just so low that like it's so small that it's just
But
like
people would take that and run with it. Like, not saying it's right to file a false report, but I'm like, in the majority of rape cases, these are like, I mean, sexual assault is like a real thing.
yes.
So like, in the amount of cases you're thinking of someone who does a false accusation, which is just completely wrong, and I think they equally should be prosecuted for that because you're ruining someone's life. But there are a lot more like legit cases out there that people just don't pay attention to, and they don't get prosecuted like ever.
Yeah, because like with the Antonio Brown thing, like when that came out, and then like someone posted a video, I guess Antonio Brown had her on his IG or Snapchat back like a couple months ago, and everybody was like, "Oh, look, see, like they must have just because you had consensual relationship with somebody like on X day, it doesn't matter." And basically, Remy Ma has too big of a platform for her to be saying shit like that. That's what it boils down to. We're getting back to the topic that we were at.
She should get a better choice.
She could just, she's expected. Yeah. I expect a little more from Remy Ma to say.
Well, I was with her with the castration.
Yeah, sure. That's a fair point. Yeah, It's just like using the prostitution term for that was out of line. I don't maybe.
Yeah, that's not it.
That just wasn't the word to use there. So,
Because a lot of people don't know what to do. Like at that point, like it probably takes years for you to kind of like. Sometimes this is a very traumatic experience. Like for you to come out and say that this happened to you, like that's kind of like half the battle for a lot of people. And like for you, like what else can you get besides money? Like in many situations. So.
Like you shouldn't be shamed for taking money. Like what? I don't understand. Like even like. Okay, she does a TV show, and I'm pretty sure you get on a TV show, the camera's on you, sometimes you say some shit you don't mean to say, but like what is your point with that?
Because
like,
I mean,
you took money from me.
Even if the person, even if the person that did it dies, like even still, you can't put a number on that. You can't put a number to that traumatic experience that happened to you. Like it's still there, like in your mind. Like you can't escape that.
But it's something to be said about our system too, because
Don't money the problem.
yeah,
Right.
the money's not.
Oh
even an
yeah.
issue.
Oh yeah. That's true because like realistically, yeah. I guess so. Because like I said, most people who do sexual assaults, like I guess, don't end up in jail. I guess like I mean we hear about Harvey Weinstein and R. Kelly, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people. Like I guess if we're gonna just look at entertainment, like who probably doing shit, they just probably have done hush payments and that was the end of it. And didn't get out. So
But these women are still living with their trauma.
exactly. Yeah,
Right.
It's awful.
And R. Kelly pays young women.
We don't say that name. We
We
try
don't
not to.
say
We try
his
to
name.
avoid that name on the
We don't
podcast.
play his music.
Good.
Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
Don't say his name.
You said his name. Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Y'all get over it.
Wow, you must not be named.
Harry
You will
Potter
come
fan,
through with a
so that's
bandana
really
and shit.
sweet.
Somebody call for R. Kelly.
Serious.